Oh, that is a pretty Epiphany. I've seen that one
Mhm.
before. Yeah, you could at Worlds in Edinburgh, you could buy these like stained glass Epiphanies, but uncolored, and then paint them yourself from
Oh,
mana
that sounds so
means,
nice.
like painting acid. Yeah, I did one for Built to Last, which was a
Mm.
picture of the Castle Edinburgh, and then my friend did one for
Oh,
PD. Yeah, it looked really cool.
cool. I
Very
feel
fun
like I
side
get so
activity.
stressed about painting though. Like I know it's supposed to be a calming activity, but I'm like, I'm gonna
Oh
mess
no,
it
I,
up.
I was stressed the whole time. Yeah, I did mess it up. The Bob Ross happy little accidents thing, that's I can't see it that way. I'm too like engineer brained.
Oh, I think we're on.
Yeah, no, we're live. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody.
Sorry. Hey everyone.
Uh, um, I just want to say I'm really curious to see how this matchup goes. So we just saw Epiphany last game, which is it's a very similar Epiphany though with a couple shifts on the influence. We're playing actually some heftier ice with Drafter and Scatterfield, but on the right side, uh, Vic has two things going for her. One, Vic's ID will probably actually fire more this game because if you get oppoed, you can clear the first tag with a discount. Second, as we discussed earlier, Neil's list is playing Compromat, and it's trying to do this combo where you Compromat and Crew and Ice to get a bad pub. Like getting a bad pub against Epiphany could be huge. So yeah, really interested to see how this goes.
It genuinely wouldn't be. Am I crazy for suggesting that like tzeentchling could consider not installing ice at all? It,
Yeah, but you're gonna get transferred.
yeah, yeah, but you're an asset deck. You can duck it. Um, I I'm just thinking about like the landing a compromat would be so
Mhm.
devastating. I've just yeah. If there like is a crew, because all your ice is instantly crewable. It's all 2 or less strength. If there's a
No,
crew,
actually, yeah.
no.
So there's one copy of F2P, but this deck is
Oh, I
spending
missed that.
influence on Drafter and Scatterfield, both of which are going to take two crews or some leech counters.
Oh, I'm a fool. I was still thinking of the list from last time. My bad.
No, you're right.
Uh,
The standard Epiphany is just like three pings, three VSA,
yeah.
and then like what Starlit or Unsmiling or something.
Okay, no, that's definitely meaningful ice. I take back that entire pitch. Okay, looks like we're starting.
Hmm. Oh, and the other thing, a DreamNet. If we get a turn one DreamNet, you can just check assets for free, basically.
Yeah, there you get paid.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think Vic is like you play Vic for DreamNet primarily, but you kind of also like you're never upset to be put against NBN really. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
my ID also has some other effect. That's pretty good.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay, we're getting four installs here. Starting with the open
yeah,
market and the class
that's
act
it.
of open
You love
market.
excellent opener.
And then a Nuka off the
Nuka.
over market. Wow, this must have been a keep, right?
Oh yeah, it had to.
Hmm. And then just taking a credit because Classic is going to draw us a bunch of cards, and then Nuka is going to draw us a bunch of cards. You know, this deck has a lot of its cool tricks, but it is a little light on card draw. So getting both of these down turn one is going to be really, really nice.
Yeah. That's also a one of Nuka. So that's a good find, especially like if you don't open DreamNet. It's possible he opened DreamNet and just didn't install it. That makes sense. But yeah, if you don't have DreamNet, you don't want to just keep installing Class X to draw cards.
Right. And looks like the top asset on the table by the wage workers is a balanced coverage, which he did whiff the first turn. So it is just a one credit and a click and a card for nothing. So we're doing a triple credit turn with wage workers and then install. Are getting a gamble. And yeah, we're seeing Neil just being a bit more careful. No check the board until now the DreamNet. So now we can just go poking. Just go, find out what things are.
Yeah, I
Getting the
mean,
DreamNet and the class act draw. Hmm.
this is a fantastic opening from Vic.
Oh yeah.
Like short of like, I mean, I feel like even asking to like have clean getaways in hand is being greedy. Like that's just a really. Yeah, I guess you don't have a whole ton of money, but like you're good on draw. You got your dream. Like this is great. An open market, even more
Another
money.
open market, yeah. And
Yeah.
like I was saying last game, having money related to drip, so just installed on the table, is actually nicer than having liquid credit sometimes in Epiphany because it keeps you insulated against Revangelist and Crypto Crash. Though
Oh,
of course
true.
eventually will
Yeah.
need to be liquid so that you can steal. All right,
Right.
we're icing something.
Yeah.
So probably
And
an
there.
econ card like a Cord or Regulus.
Or Revanchelit.
Mhm. Yeah, we saw that Revanchelit do a lot of work last game, but this one might be a little different. We did go down to 3, though, after trashing the balance coverage, and it's only open.
Hmm.
I think we hope we remember to drip from the open market. But yeah, starting with the Nuka. There's a
Yeah,
lot of card
you
draw here.
did take from open market.
Okay, okay. And then, yeah, we're in that threshold to play all of our clean getaways,
Mhm.
bravados. Another fun interaction is if you bravado into VSA, you don't lose a credit because you're at 0. But you
Oh
still take
yeah.
the tag, which is the more important thing.
Oh, that's a crypto
Oh, just
crash.
stealing a crypto with the DreamNet for the DreamNet poke.
You love to see it.
Yeah. Taking a
We're
think
going
about what to
back.
install here.
That was off R&D, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, another open market. That's really nice. And then maybe a class act, and we'll just drip for like 4 credits a turn. Oh, sorry, daily casts in hand.
Mhm.
Gives more than enough money to clear any oppos, so
Yeah,
seems
only
tempting to
daily
get that
alpha right
dripping
now.
as soon as possible. Really
Vic,
taking a think about that last
notably
click.
once per turn.
Mhm.
Not the all-in-one oppo solution, but like obviously it helps. Yeah. Oh, tosses a
Um,
dock lens. That's
oh, that's
interesting.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes some HQ pressure is nice, but if anything, R&D multi-axis is more important against Epiphanies. You can see
yeah.
past their Epiphany knowledge.
No, for sure. I wish I could see his hand because I wonder like what other 5 cards are you like? I can't toss any of these, but I'll get rid
Mhm.
of the dock.
I think I saw a Gamble and a Kurapira, which are obviously very good here.
Yeah.
And don't let that 1 credit in Neil's credit pool deceive you. It's soon going to be, what, 5 at the start of next turn?
Y-
Because you're getting 2 credits
yeah,
from the
5,
cast and 1 from each open market. So yeah,
and
it
then
puts you
6
right
on
into
your first
Gamble.
run. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oof.
gamble, make a run. Yeah.
Just taking a credit.
I
So
mean,
using up all the Epiphany counters. Mhm.
as much as we're lauding Neil's board state, and it is great, tzeentchling is not like by any means, being completely oppressed or like not developing his own board.
Oh yeah,
Um,
all of that,
it's
all
also
the
going
money
well
can
for
just
him.
dry up pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, also for context to anyone watching and unaware, these two are Logic Bomb teammates, so this is unfortunately a team kill.
Ah. Okay, seeing the Revanchelit, yeah, probably getting a
Yeah,
trash out of it early. Uh, it just is unfortunate. Sometimes there's just a second Revanchelit somewhere on the table.
yeah. But I
Getting our
mean,
leech
then you
counter,
just got to trash too. It doesn't
getting
change
our
your mind,
shib.
right?
I also not sure if we got the Epiphany counter that turn from the trash, but we
I
should
don't
have.
think. I think you might remember when he does the balance coverage look.
Oh, showing an agenda. This deck is on 3 embedded, so checking just sort of naked things are more important. Naked installs are more important
Hmm.
because they could just be a 3-2 that you score next turn.
Oh yeah, other key differences from the previous deck we saw. The big shout outs I'm seeing are the ice inclusions, like you mentioned.
Mhm.
There's one extra BAU, and also yeah, not on any freedom of informations. Um, oh, and only
Ooh, a
2
crypto crash on
reversals.
the table. Wait, but I think we
Ooh,
just only stole a couple credits there, and we're still
yeah,
tripping
not.
back 4. So
I mean, you can't really when there's 3 drift cards on the board, you can't really break them, but
yeah.
you got 2 points, and that
Mhm,
one's not getting stolen anymore.
mhm. It's possible seeing the ship come down last click, and you know it's just a VSA and like a B1001 defending it. Then you
Oh
decide,
yeah.
okay, let's get it off the table quickly without the Revanchelit.
Definitely. You either think, all right, this needs to go right now, or I'm not going to score this for 10 turns, and they're just going to think it's something dead, and then I win with it.
I mean, that's the fun thing about the Vlad Grid decks. You know, Vlad Grid does sometimes just sit there for a while. All
Hmm.
right, doing our R&D DreamNet poke, getting a lead counter at the same time. So a lot of value here.
Oh yeah. Don't forget the leech. Yeah. That is a
That.
business as usual. One of my
Mhm.
favorite alt arts. I know we don't do alt art playmats, but if we did, that should be up there.
Mm. Okay, and
Kurapira,
that's
and
a.
I can't make out the orange card above the class act.
Is it a transfer?
Oh yeah, it
Looks
does
like we're
seem
running
that run is
HQ, so yeah,
happening.
it's a transfer. Okay, so we're taking the
That's
tag, and then just getting it
pretty cool.
removed. Oh, they're resing so duck. So I think, are we going to end up floating
Yeah,
two tags here? One from the ping. Oh no, that was a, or was that a VSA? I can't tell
it's a
if these
VS,
alt
it's a
are.
VSA. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Ooh,
Alexa Oh, nice.
wait, we can't afford to steal it? Is there another Revanchel on the table? Oh, that
Is
was what was resed. It was Revanchel on the table.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say if uh tzeentchling only had 2 credits, then playing the transfer doesn't really make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it looks like he. Oh, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
When Neil committed to, so just to walk it through, when Neil
Mhm.
committed to access, just committed to succeeding the run, the Inkling then res the Revanchulate ducking down to 0 credits. So Neil wasn't able to steal anything, and then also wasn't able to have money to steal that agenda that was seen. Wow,
Yeah,
second ice on HQ.
thanks for summarizing that.
Mhm. All right, but we're getting our drip back, so we should be able to go back for the agendas. But maybe we are a little bit afraid of Drafter. I'm not sure what the worst thing that Drafter installs and returns here. It's just kind of annoying. All right, installing another. Um, do we? No, sorry. We're just going for the Nuka draw.
Can't quite make out what's in hand. Okay,
Yeah, it
that
looks like
looks
another
like another
transfer.
transfer.
Oh, I do see the recognizable art of the compromat. So soon we might be able
Oh,
to get that bad pub. You could even compromat that unice that sorry the
yep.
assetless remote.
Yeah, I mean, they can still just res. I mean, at that point, they're resing an ice to deny a BP, but like, I think that's still worth it for the corp.
Mhm.
I think you want to force it more if you can.
All right, running and trashing the balanced coverage makes sense because you are pressuring the corpse economy to an extent.
I mean, yeah, the board right now is there's not any money in place, right? It's the Revanchulite, which I, Neil is building credits, so I think that's not going to be a huge problem very soon. And then just the wage workers to install a bunch of stuff, or to score, but those things aren't helping you rebound your credit total. So I think trashing these balanced coverages is smart. I mean, drip 2 is a lot of money.
Yeah. Also, a crew has come down, so that will make the compromat a lot easier to land.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
We
Okay.
can
Yeah.
might be able to see the compromat crew combo this game.
Now it's completely free on that unres remote, right?
Yeah, because even with Scatterfield, we have the two leech credits, two leech counters. So yeah,
Hmm.
we should be able to trash whatever we find. Wow, we're doing a triple draw here. Okay. I have found that these Epiphany decks do really need at least just one Regolith or one cohort to stick for a little bit for the econ. So we might have missed
Yeah.
that window, and Tiefling's money might just be tight for the rest of the game.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only way to get money through at this point is to do like to install 4 cards in one go and just hope that Neil doesn't find the money one.
Mhm.
It's going to be pretty much impossible, at least in the current board state, um, to stick a regolith or anything long enough to click it.
But then you asked it behind the ice. It must be. I
Yeah.
really want to compromise it, but I guess we're just going for the leech counter and run on archives, forcing the spin to shuffle. But yeah, compromat on that new remote. I'm so excited to see
Please
it.
do it. We want to see it happen. Do it for
Ooh,
the
knowing there's
people.
shipments in the bin is nice.
Do it. Do it. Here it
Let's
is.
go!
Yeah. Damned if you do.
Reading
Oh, it's a reader. You
compromise.
got to read.
That's a reader for sure. Oh, okay. There's one thing that stops it. Actually, not on this board state.
No.
But resing a
No,
ping
nothing.
and then a B1001 could stop it.
Uh, no, because B1001 can't end the run on the same server.
Right. So if there was
Oh,
another
sorry. You're
asset,
saying in a hypothetical other
yeah.
board state, right?
Oh,
Yes.
spending all the money on the scatterfield, which is just going to get trashed here. Yeah, two leech counters, taking a tag on crew, and then trashing it for two.
We did it. We got the bad pub.
And yeah.
I mean,
Uh
that's.
oh.
I know it sounds like we are overreacting a bit and playing it up, but like the bad pub is genuinely huge in this
It's
matchup.
going to be really decisive. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not to mention, not just for trash cards, you can use a bad pub for paying to steal
Revanchulate.
agendas. Yeah, the
Yeah.
revanchal attacks.
Oh, also, as of the updated bad pub rules, you can no longer lose bad pub to corp card effects. So like VSA cannot delete that bad pub, so you're always going to have that credit available.
Mhm. Looks like we just saw a Vlad City grid there and just deciding it's too expensive to trash right now. Corp's only at 1 credit. They really can't do much with it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe wait till you get your second bad pub to go trash it for 2. Another notable interaction that happened there is that Epiphany does still get the counter from trashing ice.
Mhm. Yeah, it's worth sitting down for like 30 minutes and studying and memorizing exactly which cards do and don't trigger off of ice trashes.
Hmm.
Like Solidarity Badge, Lou,
Hmm.
Audrey. Which one works with ice? Which one doesn't?
Hmm.
SAT question.
Yeah, the standard Netrunner test.
Okay.
All right, another ice and taking 2 credits. Or
Makes
sorry, taking
sense.
3 credits first with the wage workers. It's better
Yeah.
ordering. But yeah, tough board state for the corp to crawl out from, especially because the runner doesn't really have to do anything. You know, it's just a Vlad grid, so it's not going to present any real threats other than
Yeah.
BAU, I suppose. Yeah, just running archive, running R&D for the DreamNet and the leech.
I think you gotta kind of just hope. I think you're hoping for a turn where you can slam 4 cards down and then hope the runner overextends at some point.
Hmm.
Because if Neil just runs judiciously, this is pretty like this is tough. I'm not
Hmm.
saying it's over or anything, but like this is definitely tzeentchling is at a disadvantage right now, and Neil, with patience and caution, can keep it that way for a while. I think.
Yeah, seeing a federal on top, but not even trashing it, just like not turning on Oppo, not giving it a counter.
Hmm.
We are only at 2-2 right now, so this game could go on quite a bit longer. And Neil's not showing any multi-access yet, so like no wake implant.
Yeah,
And we pitched the Docklands earlier.
having a think. What are we
Yeah.
thinking? I
It's
think
not
you.
clear what you even need to do here. I think you just keep drawing.
I kind of want to trash the wage workers and take credits.
Oh, we do have a second Compromat in hand.
Oh. But you can't guarantee it
Oh,
lands.
no. It would just be a D-res functionally on the remote.
Yeah.
But
I
it would
mean,
be
paying 2
really
for a D-res
cool.
and you have to break it doesn't. I think he's gonna hold it.
Yeah, just draw for another crew and then you should be pretty safe. There it
What is that?
is.
Oh, there it is.
Another
Yeah.
crew.
Don't do it
I don't
last
think we
click.
need to last click Compromat though,
Don't
yeah,
do it
because you might
last.
need to take
Yeah.
a tag for the crew. It's taking your
No.
credit and then discarding an extra crew Pura.
Mhm.
Oh, second Compromat's going to be huge. Oh yeah, they're checking. It's with the agendas because it does remove itself from game.
Mhm.
Um,
Good design decision, NSG. Thank you for that.
oh, install advanced BAU. So looks like we are going
Fast
to spend all
advance
3 credits
trick.
on the Vlad grid, fast advance,
Is this?
just an embedded or tomorrow's headline, the only
Yeah.
options. Tomorrow's headline, okay.
Yeah.
But now this means that Compromat's free because they can't
Yeah.
afford to res the ice anymore.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you don't even have to use the crew with it.
Yeah, we
I
did
was
lose
about to.
the $3 from the revanche lit, but look, we can compromat the Vlad grid, and then go trash the just doing a click one
Yeah, there you.
immediately.
I mean, now too bad pub goes crazy. Now then you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
go
yeah,
trash to revanchulate for 1 and take some
yeah.
money. Oh yeah, too bad pub is.
Wow,
This just
compromat is
got.
popping off.
Yeah. No, I mean
um,
genuinely the difference between like 0 to 1 bad pub is already a big difference, but 2 bad pub against an asset deck, you're trashing fundraising for 0 every run. You're
oof.
trashing revanchulate for 1. You're
Hmm.
trashing balance coverage for. Wait, is balance coverage 2 or 3?
It's
It's
3, so it
cheap.
becomes 1.
All right, it's cheap. You're trashing for cheap. Um,
While bravadoing the remote too. So yeah, just that ice you cannot res, proving to be a liability instead.
well, he wants to go back with the bad
Oh
pub.
wait, we're running HQ because we can use a bad pub to break the VSA.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and you get the bonus credits. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That run is just that was an 8 credit run.
That's
That's
sick. Yeah,
or I
clearing the
guess
tag
net
with
5
Vic.
credit run.
I think we have another
Okay. Yeah.
bravado in hand. That's just
Yeah. This
egregious.
is looking. Oh, we got to wake.
Uh
Nice.
huh.
Don't hit the
I s-
bravado.
yeah, I assume we just did the bravado first because we wanted the. Okay, losing a Carmen could be a
You
little
don't care.
annoying, but yeah, you don't care.
I don't really think you care. You can
Oh, you
break
have the crew as
drafter.
well, so you can just trash
Yeah.
whatever sentries you see. Yeah, it's gonna be a click for 3 turn.
Click for 4. Oh, click for 3 and install.
But you very happily go check it now. Whatever it is, you
Yeah,
can
why
trash
not?
it with two bad pub. Get your dream net.
Worst case, Checkist and your Vic. So what?
Mhm. Showing the two Hermes.
Oh, I
The
yep,
federal trash for
pre-shred.
free. Wow.
This this is pretty too bad pub is I mean
This is pretty dominant.
if tzeentchling can defeat too bad pub while only on oh, I guess it is 4 points now. I forgot
Yeah,
he
he
scored
does.
that
He is
headline. Yeah,
leading on points. So
true.
if this game gets ground out for too long, um, he will take it. But I think they should still have a good amount of time.
Yeah, I mean this is purely vibes, but I think they have at least 20 minutes.
Trashing the Revanchelet for one, and then yeah, now providing HQ. Click three should be pretty safe. Oh, breaking the VSA for one. I think they're forgetting that Shibboleth has lost strength now. Up there's the embedded.
Yeah,
So I think we do
I
need to
mean,
spend a leech counter for the Shibboleth, but
yeah.
it doesn't matter.
And Revanchelet's gone, so you could have just spent the bad pub and it wouldn't have affected the credit totals at all. Um,
You need to spend two and two to boost and the one to break, but yeah.
oh, two to bit right. God, Shibboleth sucks. Sorry, I'm a Crim player and I hate Shibboleth. I know I'm in the minority there, but that card feels so bad every time I use it.
Another click for three and draw. Yeah, just really not the economic cards that
Oh, and a
Tzeentchling wants
transfer.
there. Oof. And I don't think you'll even be forced to take a tag from crew because you can just leech whatever comes in.
Mm, yeah. I mean, is
This is
there anything that you bother rezzing just to get rid of the crew? But like, is that even that relevant?
I don't think so because if it costs three or something, you'll end up bottoming to zero. So I think you'd rather just stay at three or four.
Yeah, I think Neil's perfectly happy to trade the crew to drain you 5 or 6 credits.
Mm.
We're mid HQ run, right? We're just thinking.
Yeah, we're just thinking about the res. And yeah, you're probably just expect another crew to come down. So okay, no
There are
res.
3, right? There are 3, yes. And a privileged access, so 4 crews.
Mhm. Okay, yeah. So spending a leech counter and then the bad pub, and then we'll just get the leech counter back. So
Yeah.
truly a free run.
Yeah. Leech plus bad pub. Oh man, even with Shibboleth, that's cheap.
And we get the dream net here too.
Oh yeah, sorry, not a free run, a profitable run.
Oh, extremely profitable.
Yeah, a card and a credit for
Ah, there's another
okay.
agenda.
This is looking pretty dire. Don't forget the Hermes bounce.
Hmm. There was just another ice. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, using Vic to remove the tag.
Mm.
And here you
This
just need
is
to sit down and charge your wake. Yeah. Running for the clean getaway, trashing the wide grid, I'm guessing, while we're at it. Yeah. Two bad pubs,
I
only trash down for two.
I never like to count court players out because they always got tricks, but this looks pretty
Oh, they
over.
trashed the wage workers too. They have no
Yeah,
board. They have two ice on HQ.
this looks pretty
Oh my
over.
god, I have not seen
Like,
it. It's been a really interesting contrast compared to last game and this game.
yeah,
Last game the Epiphany was just dominant, giving the runners
uh,
sort of no outs, and this one was sort of the tide turned on the
complete.
other table.
Yeah, and even though there are slot differences in the Epiphanies, I don't really think those had anything to do with the way this game played out. I think it was just the matchup for the most part.
Yeah, the DreamNet, the Vic triggers. Against
Yeah.
Vic, too, you just look at your small oppos in hand and just go, "What's the point?"
Just check all 3 remotes and take a
Yeah,
credit. Like what are they gonna do?
you can trash everything for two, trash it for free,
Yep, that's gone.
gain the Epiphany counters, but they don't even do anything. Check the next one. Yeah, it's another federal goes down
That's
for
gone.
zero.
Sorry,
Oof.
Zinch, if you rewatch this VOD, we're sorry. We're not laughing at you. We're just like
No.
this is such an unfortunate situation. It becomes comical.
Yeah, I'm just astounded that the runner
Yeah.
uh, has put up such a fight. It's also really cool to see because these crew lists usually can be a little bad to assets because they spend slots on ice destruction and not much card draw. But it's so I assume the copper mats were in part to put in as tech for the asset matchup, and it's really cool to
Yeah.
see that actually land very
Yep.
successfully.
Both tech for the asset matchup, which crews can be weaker to, and also synergistic with the crew to force the compromat to fire. So
Not
smart.
to mention now you can spend the 2 bad pub to use crew.
Yeah. Smart deck building from Neil. I
Um,
Laura, I will be playing this on Tuesday, so
all right, I'll look out for it. I'll bring the
yeah.
tech. I'll bring 3 copies of Castle Roy just for you. I've heard that this is apparently a local brew too. A couple of the locals in the area have been talking about the list
Oh
together.
yeah,
So,
yeah. SF loves Crim.
mm.
That's what I hear. From CTZ and Wedagon and Cody.
All right, so we're banking in those Epiphany counters, but on one credit, not sure there's anything we can do here.
I don't I don't know what Tzeentchling's game plan is, and I wish I could look into his head and see if he knows what his game plan is, because I feel like this is just a situation where you keep trucking, kind of, keep your head in the sand and just hope that they mess up. But
It's
it kind of seems hard to even imagine what Neil could do to mess up at this point.
yeah,
Like
unless
I
like
don't
Wake
even,
completely whiffs, but they'll just go run HQ, get the
but
3
that
Wake
doesn't even
counters back.
matter,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
looks like
you
we
you
craft the
don't.
spin.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was gonna say, looks like Tzeentchling res the spin, presumably with known agendas on the top, shuffling back to
Mhm.
Revanchulets. But Neil can still dig 3 and then go poke HQ a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, even if you burn this whole wake, see nothing, like, sure, you didn't end the game right then, but nothing is better for Tzeentchling. The game is just not over instantly.
Yeah.
Like, it's still, you're still in the same position.
All right, we're seeing a bigger picture, and there's the agenda.
Yep.
That's
Good
game.
game. Yeah.
Woof!
Unfortunate that you,
What a
okay.
game.
Yeah, we've seen
Highlighted
both
2
sides of the matchup.
compromats.
What's that in hand? That card? Oh,
Are
ping.
those all
Those are
pings? Yeah,
the
which don't
new
do
pings. Yeah.
anything, and Oppo doesn't do anything, and then one agenda.
Yeah.
Whew.
I mean, yeah, Neil did have a really, really great start.
Yeah.
I mean, hella draw, and then
I mean,
drew right into Dream Net, and it just
the only thing, the best thing you ask for is a turn 1 DreamNet. The next best thing you ask for is turn 2 DreamNet.
yeah. Well, yeah, I don't even think I think it was probably better for turn two Dream Net because I don't think he would have
Oh,
even wanted to run turn one regardless. So it
sorry,
kind of
That's
guys.
worked
true.
out perfectly.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm
Set
here,
up the
everyone.
open
Hi, hi.
market. Hi,
Hey,
Neil. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. I must say, all
that
credit for
was
this win goes to Chris Tzeentchling because yesterday I asked him, "How the hell do I beat Epiphany?" and he told me. Um, he said you got
Oh wow.
to
What were his tips?
he said you got to challenge the money assets because cards don't matter. Like I was kind of doing the thing where you assume that Federal gives you control and therefore is the most important card, but without
Uh-huh.
money the deck just can't do anything, and it's not that hard for Krim to challenge the money. Also, I have two
Uh,
Compromat in my deck, which is specifically for this matchup plus Alco, and it just, I mean, I got both off. It became really easy after that.
Yeah, we have to shout out Compromat. Like, when did you make that decision? How does it play this event? Like, I don't think I've seen Compromat in play ever.
Well, it's
So,
interesting. So, like this deck, I've been labbing this deck for like 2 months with the team, and the big thing we realized is that this deck only works if you like fully commit to the bit. Like we had versions that played like only 2 crew and like didn't like
uh,
had like maybe 1 Devil Charm, no leech or something like that. Like it was just like
uh,
incidental ice trashing, and like that doesn't work. But if you go all in on ice trashing, then Compromat becomes your solution, because like otherwise you're devoting too many cards to ice. If you play 3 crew, I'm even playing a freaking Bachlan for Glacier matchups. So if you're playing 3 crew,
wow.
1 Bachlan, 2 leech, 2 copies of each breaker, that's just too many
Uh-huh.
cards devoted to ice, and the asset matches will crush you. And so the 2 Compromat was
Uh,
like the solution for that, saying, well, even in asset matchups, everyone's playing a little bit of ice, and then Compromat is your payoff there for having all these
mm.
ice dealing cards.
Yeah, really cool to see a sort of more niche VP card popping off in this situation.
Yeah, I love the card, but I don't know if you can actually play it unless you're also playing enough ice destruction. I'd be curious to see what people can do with it, though.
I
Do you
had
want to say? Oh yeah, go
sorry.
ahead, Sam.
I was just gonna posit, like, I wonder if you could combo Compromat with Maglectric, run the HQ with Compromat, derez the
Mhm.
ice, and then they have nothing to derez.
I have I have
Even more
thought about
Compromat
it.
targets.
I have thought about it. I
Yeah.
think Maglectric is a little clunky in terms of like it's click intensive in a
Mhm.
way that like Crew is also click intensive, but then you like Maglectric is less consistent because you have to run HQ.
Yep.
Um, So yeah, I don't know.
And you don't
Maybe someone can
actually
do
get
it.
rid of the ice.
Exactly. You don't
Yeah.
actually permanently delete the ice the way you do with Crow.
Mhm.
Sorry, Laura, what
Um,
were you saying?
I was just going to ask if you could say something about your choice of ID. I know a lot of people started playing Vic with DreamNet when VP came out, but have moved to Mostly Hot. Then we tried this kind of thing in Baz. So yeah, how's Vic felt for you?
Yeah, this is maybe a controversial take as one of the players who has played twinning Sable to quite a lot, but I don't really like twinning, and I don't like.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. I don't think it's not good. I just don't like playing it because I don't really like the play patterns. I kind of like being able to decide whether to pressure or whether to slow down depending on the matchup, and I feel like twinning maybe doesn't let you do that. Whereas like, although Wake is a worse card, Wake lets you say, oh, this turn I'm just going to hammer HQ and then R&D in a way that I find much more both interesting and flexible. Um, so I basically was, now that we have Daily Cast back and because Vic can play DreamNet, we finally have a Crim ID that doesn't actually have to splash for companions and twinning to be able to have enough like gas in the tank. And so that's why when Vic was released, I was like, okay, I want to see if I can make a Red Crim work without companions. And if you're not playing companions, you don't really want to play twinning. And so then the question became like, where do we get the multi-access from? So that was the interesting question of like, we tried Manuel, we tried Eru, and none of it felt super good to me, which is why I finally ended up saying, all right, we're gonna play 2 Wake so that we can consistently draw Wake, and that's going to be the multi-access. Docklands is actually not. I mean, it is multi-access, but it's not really there for the multi-access. It's more there for the like. It's like kind of like an Alco tech card for because like win cons tend to build up in hand for Alco. But yeah, that's kind of the vision.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it makes total sense too to that you would combo Wake with Crew because HQ is wide open. It's not once per turn. Like I think the word you used was hammer. And that
Yeah.
tracks. Yeah.
Well, it looks like you're going to be playing this Vic deck again in a rematch against British PD, which we
Uh
saw a couple
oh.
rounds back.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let me go get ready for that.
All
Good
right,
luck.
wow, best
All
of
right.
luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.